And for the final time tonight, welcome back to the Monster Energy DreamHack Studios. My name is Sims. This beautiful man is Avenger. Dude, it's been a fun night so far. How are you enjoying it?
I mean, with these amount of wins and kills and everyone popping off, it's just been amazing. I mean, we couldn't hope for more. I mean, in the story of the night,
that play as well.
Venerated by far MVP for this. Just alone that play, by far MVP for the whole day. That's insane. It's such a long time I've seen since I've seen a full 1v4 squad wipe. Of course, in United, they were under immense pressure, of course, from multiple sides, but it just enabled Venerated to be able to make this sneaky play. And that little sliver of just a little hole he could sneak through and just get the info. Extremely disciplined and just playing it out as she should be.
I think bigger picture, though, is what it does for his team. It's all the points from all the kills, but it's all the points from jumping up another placement as well. We'll take a look now at the standings, exactly what it's done to the tables.
Of course.
Wow. Wow. 1,856. 456 of those coming from kills alone. 1,400 in the bag. 2 chicken dinners. 2 second placements for Team Envious. Can they finish tonight? Can they finish with 5 top 2 placements?
That would be insane if they could.
That would be wacky.
If they do that as well, they have guaranteed themselves the land spot. I mean, 1,800 points is not entirely enough, but surely tomorrow they just have to play decent. I mean, just decent.
Okay, so
Dignitas as well, 1 point away from the lead. Fantastic play by them as well. In this game, though, they had such a rough transition. They were on the top of the mountain, in an extremely rough spot as well, and they couldn't transition anywhere. Everywhere you could play was taken. Everywhere.
It was
so they had to try to make a play for it. Smoke up, you can do anything. But of
still
course,
doing well.
4th.
Yeah.
Still good. They had a lot of kills as well. They cleaned out a lot of squads in that north side. We saw them popping up with that nade as well.
Okay.
And yeah.
We've got about 30 seconds till the game starts. Let's talk a little bit more about this board then. In fact, if we can just bring it back up again, we'll just kind of, rather than talk about that, we'll kind of go through. So 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Totality, Hooligans, United, Optic Gaming, down about 8th place, Pure Esports, 9 and 10, Rusky and Noble. When we look at this, Martin, I mean, between 5th place and even, 11th place,
yeah,
that's less than 100 points separating, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams separated by 100 points. That's a couple of placements.
I mean, this third spot is open for everybody. I mean, Temperstorm, of course, is sitting at the 3rd at the moment, but Dignitas and Envious, I feel like it's given. I mean, they're already through. They have to play decent tomorrow, and they're done. Everyone else, it's an open fight for that.
Well, the game is about to start, and we are looking forward to this one. This is the last map of this evening for day number 1 of the North American Close Qualifiers for the DreamHack PUBG Showdown, brought to you by Corsair and Monster Gaming. And here she goes. Boy, oh boy. Look at that. Wow. Okay, talk about straight through the middle of the map at least. It's diagonally though. We're going to be towards that northeast. Stalber coming in across directly over Watertown, Atlantis, whatever you want to call it, Water Village. I don't care. It's not a nice place. I'm not a big fan of it. But hey-ho, other people are. And then she's going to be ending all the way down in Primorsk. Again, same kind of scenario, Martin, that we've seen one of the earlier playing routes. This kind of opens up the map for everybody and at least allows them to go wherever they want to go. Even if you ghost gaming, you're not going to be far off, in theory, grabbing a vehicle and moving down to Milta.
No, and that's what they're going to do. They're just going to drop for those vehicles. Along this side and along this road from Lipovka and north of that, there's so many vehicles. But, of course, there's a lot of other teams doing it. You have United, you have Trifecta as well. So you have 3 teams potentially going for the same cars. Here, Turtle and Balak, they already got a vehicle. Are they going to go for some of those kills? I mean, Roim, guys, these guys don't have a car, and they're still in the parachute. So it looks like they could have been going for those cars. McCoy, Profi, they opted to go even further. So they have cars as well, and they're going to go down to Milton.
Might be a little bit of a crash just off the side of the bridge as well. I've just seen Team 10 and Team 4. Nope, it's vehicle time. So they're all getting in the vehicles. Everyone's kind of moving. Profi, he's grabbed one, and he's blazing. I think he's got a passenger as well. So potentially Ghost will be doing the usual spot. We'll keep an eye on just to make sure. Textbook as ever, Envious, chilling in George. Every single time for Envy, they're really uncontested, man.
They are. I mean, They're not going to be in the finals, though, or at the LAN. I mean, South Georgia is a highly regarded area for a lot of teams. You're going to have Kingren, you're going to have Larsen all over that. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I want to fight Kingren. I mean, Kingren has been playing South Georgia since August, basically.
But, and this is something I'll always fall back on a little bit, is when I think back to Katowice, they were bullied out. They were forced back to hospital and forced further afield into kind of like what Tempo Storm's region was. So bullying a team, because necessarily, all right, you might be more confident you're going to win the fight, but you're not confident in losing a player straight off the bat. So you can... I agree with you. It's not going to be easy. Kingwin, I would kind of crap my pants if I went up against them. But still, it is possible to bully those teams because they don't want to take an early fight.
No, they don't. They don't want to lose time looting. They just want their cause. They want to loot, and then they want to put themselves in a position where they can transition easily away from. They don't want to fight. I mean, it's not worth for them.
Oh, look at the circle.
This is a great circle for Dignitas again. I mean, they're in a good position, good for Totality, good for Noble. It is a northern circle. We have had western, northern, western, and a middle one. The last one here was a middle one, I'd say. Tomorrow, I hope
Pure get a melee circle.
Can we for tomorrow? Can we order a military circle and an eastern circle just to even it out a bit? Of course, this is. I mean. This is not it's not a set stone just for Dignitas here. They're gonna have a good game, but still, it's a benefactor for them, of course.
Yeah, because they don't. It means the safety net around this is the fact that you can at least get your gear. You can do your own looting. You can get your gear. You can get your guns. You can get your bullets. You can get your meds. You know, your meds are very, very underrated, and sometimes we'll see people playing the later game where they'll have absolutely nothing. It's like, well, when I'm shot, I'm pretty much going out into an open field where I'm practically dead. Obviously, you want to be trying to get level 2s. I'm personally not a big fan of taking any fights without a guaranteed level 2 because 30% reduction from the level 1s it's not going to do a great deal. And again, you get that 10%. And if you're lucky and you're going to find a chest, remember now you won't find a helmet because they're no longer actually on Erangel on the global loot table. But if you do get lucky, you might find a level 3 vest, in which case you're going to be able to take 55% reduction to the chest. C9, chilling away. I want to see a big game here from these boys. They're more than capable. They're a great set of players, but things just ain't going their way. The rotations, they're getting picked, pulled, and smashed apart left, right, and centre every single time. Military down here, we will see Pure. These boys have had it rough every single game. They're still working with it, though, and they're dealing the hand they've been dealt. Things have been rough in terms of their circle. I say things have been rough. They've had long journeys, should we say, and long execution to get to the circles from their point. They've always practically been pretty much one of the furthest teams away.
Yeah.
Ghost Gaming, usual suspects as we kind of wanted to expect. Noble, same place. Stalborough, business as usual. May this time try and avoid Dignitas. Venerated.
Look at
time
that.
and time again. You just see him off on his little own, just getting some prime position. Moody doing the same, but oh, in fact, Hedra. So all three players trying to get a bit of a prime location here.
Here where Venerated is a really strong position as well. It looks like Hedra is gonna try to stop at the 3-story or the yellows as well. There's a drop and a half in M24, full level 3 set and a ghillie as well. These crates we have had today have been absolutely insane. Look at that. That's like
beautiful.
A dream crate.
It's beautiful.
It's just, yeah.
And it's so important. Like now, these are going to play so much more of a factor because going into a fight with a level 3 helmet on, you know, you're allowed to do the poking, you're allowed to do the peeking. Can you get a pick?
It's so important for the snipers and the DMR players.
Exactly, that they can actually lean out and at least take a bullet to the brain if they can survive the Kar-98, which the Kar-98 is lurking. If you're looking for a player, Balok instantly springs to mind. You know, he's always going to be lurking with the 8 times. If he scopes you, you need that level 3 on to be able to survive the impact because he's going to hurt. 7.62 to the brain. You're going to have a headache.
Yeah. Talking about Balok and Ghost here, they have had kind of a rough run today. They've had some good positioning, but then they've just been in a pinch position all the time. They've had really rough transitions, and I'm really looking forward to see if they can propel their steps tomorrow for playing even better. Look at this early. It's so early. This early transitions. The zone is just starting to move, and there's at least 30 players going for positioning in the middle.
Milton Power over here.
Yeah, look at
Moving
that.
back to NV.
The 3-star here.
Hetra did get up there and get one of the little side ones. I'm surprised he must have had the information. Maybe he heard players were actually arriving there. Venerated did get up, excuse me, early days. Only got the little yellow, unfortunately for them. Rotations come through. E United, they will crash with one player. They potentially might even meet Trifecta as well, as we see the upper Yasnaya player going across that hillside, across that rock side. It's not easy ground to maneuver. Noble coming down from the hillside. Down from the mountains they go. They want to join the fight. They want to get involved as well, but they got to be careful because everyone's coming in thick and fast. Purdy, he's caught between two. That's actually going to be Venerated shooting off at Optic. Optic also through totality, so between a rock and a hard place. Dignitas as usual, they got themselves a nice bit of prime territory. Uncivil will opt to go down to those little compound on the side, deny another team that. He can stay there on his own, just deny them any kind of space and force other people, potentially bottleneck them into that little barn backyard. The rest of Optic have turned up over at this compound, but definitely the real estate here is in the hands of Envy.
Yeah. They have by far the best position as well. I mean, this is a great position to keep your cars. Oh,
Ow.
Logic!
That
That's a shot in the face. Oh, damn. On the run as well. He's driving 120, 130 kilometers an hour. It's an insane shot.
Surely he pulls up here. Yeah.
Yeah, he has to.
I'd bail on that.
Yep.
So, late to the party will probably be, honestly, I were about to say Pure, but I think it's going to be Ghost. Ghost are playing these really late games. Now, let's take a look at where people are going to be coming through. We'll see Carthez and Hates Me Boo. They might go a little bit further up north. That north, Severny, in fact, I'd say a good 40%. Okay, there's a little bit of water up there, but Severny Road, the whole coastline, it's clear, it's clean. You might get lucky. Now, this is
Elusive. This is cocky.
It really is, because I think there's a player around that tree. I might have been wrong. Did he leave the... He will have picked it up. Yep, now he's getting tapped to it. He's like, nope, see you later,
he didn't take the M24.
I think...
Oh, he must have... Yeah, it can be a bug as well.
He
Logic,
must have left it.
taken down to 20% HP again, or 15 or 10, how much it is.
I definitely think he picked it up. No one else will have been for that. I'd be surprised if he didn't pick up a 24, to be honest.
Yep.
Still no health, still...
Cloud9 has a really good position here. I really want to see them do good, because they're such amazing fraggers. Moody here, those guys, they're making a new position play as well. Maybe trying to make a play for Logic here, trying to frag him out. They do have... This is the time to do it as well. This is the time to do it. He didn't take it. He didn't. He's playing double scar.
See, he would have taken the ammo. Maybe he just kind of didn't have time. He might not have... Oh, that's not good.
Moody.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, Logic is going to be taken out here. That is Black Label.
So that's good for them, because that means they can take this compound, get the kill, get the points, get the meds, but also they can go get the care package. So Moody can now go get that M24 if he really wants to.
He has an SKS on his back as well, so he could take all the attachments off and put it on M24.
Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah, on to Soko. Vegas, he's such a fragger, man. Young talent.
East Coast Martin.
Yeah.
Here comes the crawl. Ghost Gaming.
This is the phase transition. I mean, if there's something you want to learn from FaZe, is their macro play. They have amazing macro play. And look at this. If they just do like FaZe does it, over Stalber, up to this gas station in the north, or maybe even to the compound north, and then play from there. Because look at that middle. It's so compact in the middle.
And another big thing is that they'll know where Dig is. They know what Dig likes. They know where Dig will be playing off of. They could flush them from behind, take them out, give them a low placement.
Yeah.
Again, get the points for kill. It's another game altogether, rather than, and we call it hot dropping, which you might see tomorrow. If you want to tactically deny a team a high position, you kill them. For Ghost Gaming, they might get lucky here. They might flood Dig from behind and knock them out in 15th, 16th place. Knock them down a peg or two on the table, pick up some kills for themselves. A lot of empty space, though, I've got to say. It's very dense in the middle.
Yep. Oh, look, this the SR. I mean, look at the animation kick on it though. He's standing up as well, of course, but still. Oh, pop it.
Got him.
But this gun is just.
I think it's going to get nerve. I think it's currently way too strong.
No, look at the animation kick. I mean, of course, if you lay down, you have a 4x on, you can really tap it. But still, the animation kick is so hard. It's so harsh on it as well.
You think?
Yeah, I think it's balanced because it's also extremely rare.
You
saw
mega rare.
You saw the animation kick on it. At least it jumped. You can't spam it at all on long range. So like, unless it's 100, 150 meters, then it's really strong. With the 4x and you're crouched, it's insane. Like there's little to no kick on it. And also if it's fully attached. New zone is gonna pop. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, where's she going to shift? Give you a quick overview where players are going to be playing off of. Spike and the boys, they're now on the move, just through Yasnaya. So she's pretty much gone central. She's anchored more towards the north. Profi, yep. He'll be the victim.
Oh no, Profi.
Welcome to the party.
He has a 2-seater. So he's gonna be able to get the info and get away safely, which is really good. Also, this is also the reason this nerf here. This nerf to the spray on the 5.56 guns. This is the reason he didn't get killed. Now Ghost, they're going to be able to take the gas station on the north and look at everybody else transitioning here. You have Tempo Storm on the west. You have Voha Yo and the Rusky boys, Shadow and Not Rusky.
Solid. And the rest of C9 going to try and pick up a few kills.
Yeah. I wonder if they actually got that in 24. Did they pick it up?
I mean, we'll be able to find out, won't we? Let's have a look.
No M24 there.
Double Scar, Vector. No, so they've just left it, which is surprising, to be honest.
Why would you leave an M24? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure we'll find out, though. Wookie Bookie onto the explosion. Hey, it's me, Boop. Goes up in a ball of flames. There's one kill. Go in the hands of Dick. 12 points for Wookie. Long rotation up top. That's going to be both teams. So your boys, Dre, Zampa, the rest of Tempo Storm, they'll be following foot.
Oh, Voha Yo. Oh, no, he's gonna, yeah.
At last.
Of course.
At last, it's in play.
Yes, Moody. He has a silencer for it as well. Moody, look at that. No, what? He's gonna keep his SKS and not take the M24.
It's still there. Okay, well, let's not question it. I don't know. Vegas onto Shrimsy. Gives him a headache. Puts a bullet between his brain. 100 rounds comes in on a kickstart as well.
Yep.
Everyone finding the mark with these Kar 98s, and that's what we want to see. Level 2 helmets, you will do Jack. The 7.62s, they're coming for you. 100 rounds, looking straight down the barrel. 3 players from Team 12 all chilling here. They're going to be very careful. His teammates have got silencers as well, so they'll be struggling. Get some information where these players are. The lean could come through, get an answer back. Tapping away with the DMR up close and personal. Does he have an AR on his back?
Master Nuke.
I'm surprised he didn't go with a DP on the vehicle, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Unless it's an ammunition thing, and then fair play. Mikoy goes down. Balok answers back onto one player. Let's have a show which one that was.
This is actually a few times we've seen 100 rounds with the Kar 98 and the M24 headshots. He's actually had a fair amount of shots that's been hitting in the faces here tonight.
They're connecting as well.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, over at Saverne.
McCoy as well going down to Uncivil. Ghost having such a rough day today. Damn. Unfortunate for them. Tempo Storm in a pretty good position. They're alone in Saverne, so they can transition wherever they want to. Ghost here on north.
Optic center circle. All teams are now in. New care package comes down. Team 10, they're going to find it. Oh, peeks his head out. One of the members of Pure, trade-off comes in with a finish. Sharp shot, he's dead. Here comes the collapse. 1, 2, 3, 4 players. They're all digging deep. They want to join this party. They want to take him out as well. Just looking for him, though. Now they've seen him. Hiding behind the back of the wall, so the call could come down. Rav is bleeding out, so they need to get him up. But he does get finished by another player, so he's still chilling on the outside as well. They have to be careful of those out in the field. Try and just, get the angle. His teammate sees him, and he is dead.
It's a good play here from Pure. Fantastic breach from them.
Tempo, they've made their way to the party. They moved in. Move on to another crit.
What?
AUG, 8 times, full 3'd up to the 9s.
And a med kit in the bottom, just to be sure.
Cheeky med kit, just in case you need it.
These crates, they are insane.
See, I knew level 3 helmets were guaranteed, but is it like guaranteeing level 3 chest as well every time?
It looks like it, surely, I mean, but wow. Oh,
I have seen some without.
Yeah, I had a crate yesterday which didn't have good, it was an AUG and a level 3 helmet. That's it.
Venerated might be in a spot of bother. He's about to crash on a team as he tries to find his way for his teammates. Profi's still doing Profi things, wandering around. Venerated. Actually, what? So Moody fell, so he must have hit him with the car.
Yeah, looks like it. It
wasn't knocked. Actually got the kill.
Wasn't knocked first. Oh, you gotta be careful. These new two-seaters, they are taking some more damage. They're not as strong as they was before because you could just hit them on the, hit it on the front wheel first, and you're gonna be safe. Ghost here. Oh, look at that. The gas station is free. They're going to go for the compound here, though.
United make it into one. C9, they go on the rotation as well. Envious, they're going to try and block these people. And Gatekeepers, they come flying round, knocks him off the bike. Profi, finally, he dies. The rest of Ghost, they turn up one by one. That's the Optic. That's a big battle going down. Hetra onto Balok. Turtle turns up. Hetra wiped them out. That's it? Ghost, gone. 16th, dead. Good God.
That is not the Ghost we usually see here. Really unfortunate for them.
Optic will be smiling because that's one of their main competitors.
It is indeed. Although Ghost is also the kind of organization that could go to the Bayek event without blinking.
Still, you prefer to be winning it here. 6 times on the minute.
Yep.
Drill,
So
drill,
good
drill.
here.
It's so good. This weapon is now so freaking good. I mean, oh, that's a cheeky grenade.
Oh, Purdy. Nice knock on Sissoko. It hasn't, although the Mini, it hasn't been buffed. It's just the same, but because of the nerf on all the other guns, it's just so strong now.
We got the DMR overall buff, didn't it? They changed the
the
percentage of the hits
yeah,
values.
obviously,
So
but
it's taken its that.
The animation kick is the same as it usually is, but before when the M4 and all the 5.56 on just was so strong, now with the buff on the 5.56 and the Mini is the same, that is just so strong. It's also a little more damage, I believe. I think it's 44.
I think the level 3 helmet also extends to it. Like, this whole level 3 helmet situation has opened up an entire new story. The fact that people are running around majoritively with level 2s, and you can just smash them off with a couple of bullets.
Also another thing we haven't talked about, all the AR attachment being able to go on to DMRs as well. So you can put an extended AR mag on. Nice shot, Tony. Getting filthy and Theros here. Totality, they're going to push this. They're going to look to finish off try here. Alof is on the back here. Oh, and Tony's going to get knocked with the headshot from the AK. Alof is going to try to finish him. He's going to try to say, he got him. They saved him. Smithy finished Alof. That is trifecta out in 15.
Will they get to him?
I think they're going to. This is the first knock, so surely Purdy's going to make a run for it.
Oh my God, they're going to get him up. They've actually just denied.
That would have been so bad.
That feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Monka S. To try and not actually get the finish when you're going to go for it to claim 12 points and then get battered.
Fantastic play by Totality, though.
Yep.
Like,
can't take it away from him.
Protecting their down member here, that's fantastic. Jimo here, United.
If he'd have got that in the door. Good God, that was close.
Yep, that's next to it. Literally in the
Jesus.
front. They're going to push Optic back a bit here. Optic in a pretty good positions. They have some positioning here, really good. Optic, they're going to pull back. They're on fire from a lot of places as well. Guys as well. Next zone is shrinking. It's going to pop soon. Who is it going to go towards and who has to make a move?
Dink.
And that is an Eastern hot shift. Totality, they must be so happy right now.
I like the circle. It's good. You know, it's got a majority of teams in there. Dignitas, they can play the edge if they want to, but they've got to be careful that one team, 14 behind them. However, potentially on the hard rotation, they do have vehicles. C9, they can come in late game, but when they do, they will get peeked and poked by potentially 3 teams. Taylor's going to whack a few shots off as teams do run down. He says, nope, boys, this garage is taken. I'm sorry, but they ain't big enough for both of us. However, that team's bailed. Spike and the boys, they want this. Oh, he's like, nope. Balls to it, I'm gone. Have it. It's yours, lads. See ya. he just bailed on that.
Yeah, he didn't want to get that.
No.
That's really good for Spike and company. Yeah, boy, Dre here. Look at that. And this is what we're talking about. The Orc nerf is so strong as well. Usually they had insane amounts of recoil control. Now, look at the point. It basically looks like a Mini. Look at how much the animation kick on it.
Oof, that's
Ramsey here. Oh, look at that.
Vegas on
Originally, look at his element. Blood spatter.
24 points going the way of United. They blow a vehicle up. Rusky and the boys, they lose 2.
Yeah.
14 teams remaining. Excuse me, make that 13 Shadow, the last member of that team to fall. So Rusky's there out in 14th place. Vegas again with the sniper back onto 100 rounds. It's his time to be on the end of that gun this time around. Can 98 knocks him to his backside. Both those players doing some serious work in the kill feeds that we've seen. Envious not in a great position though. Czech Suiter's trying to figure out where exactly he's getting dinked from. 3 vehicles around them. Won't protect them for much longer. They do have a team just lurking at the bottom of the hill. Totality. They have a nice little position right now. They don't necessarily have to move anywhere. They can play that deflate off the side of the road.
Yeah, really good position. You can stay on the road there. They can just peek all over. But here, what I'm most concerned about is Dignitas. They have to make a move, and they have to cross the road at some point, because now the whole northern side is just covered by teams, and they can't really push into where they can keep their cars. And when you, like, the road you have to cross here, you're gonna die.
Look at this.
Solid.
3 teams. Envy have got to pick a fight. They have to pick their poison. They can only go one way or the other. Elusive and the rest of C9. They're pushing up. I'm seeing a level 3 helmet. They've got the ghillie suit as well, so you can extend to his left side. Grenade comes through. Folliker, though, falls to the hand of it. Caden himself picks one up. Solid's also in trouble. Caden, 2 for 2. Vehicle explosion. Another grenade comes down. C9, welcome to the party, my friends. What a welcome wagon that was.
Envy. Caden with those nades, it's just insane. They're really popping off here. Also, Viber Esports here. They heard all this go down. They didn't push on it, though. So they heard all these nades.
They're going for it.
Oh, they're pushing on it now. Just talking about it. Viber, they're going to push them. Taking down Venerated. Oh, getting taken down Jamili as well. Kaz as well. Check is down. Caden is finishing off. Jesse and Caden, last 2 guys standing. They're going to try to go for it.
But now C9, you can see them. They're still chilling in the background. Jesse will get knocked. But while all that's been going down, the team that they were going up against has been peeked, poked, prodded, and, to be honest, pulled apart. There's only one of them left.
Try to finish him here. Oh, it's me, Brain.
I'm surprised. I mean, if I were his Brain, I'd be saying get your head in, because there's teams all over. Why bother poking out? You don't need that kill, Sunshine. Play for the placement.
Yeah. Dignitas, meanwhile, has been taken out.
C9.
Solid and elusive on the western side here. They're pushing onto Venerate, and it's me, Brain. They have to push on the high ground first, otherwise they're going to be taken out. This is a triangle of fight right now. Solid has to make a move. Oh, gonna pull back. It's going to be taken down to 60% HP. Venerated check, and Caden still alive. Jesse has been finished off. 3 kills on Envy, and they have to make a move. So they're going to dip this fight. They're going to disengage.
They've lost some tires on the buggies, but I tell you what, they still work.
Yeah.
They're a little bit slow,
and they have this.
They drive like a horrendously, some kind of drunk animal. Yeah. But it still works.
And you also have you can play from the electric poles in the bottom here. You have those 3 electric poles. You can actually play from those as well.
If you get a vehicle, you jump on top of them as well. You can get an angle. Now, this might be on the cards for United. They've just picked up a crate. I'd be interested to see what weapon they've got from it, because if they've got a big bad boy weapon, their center circle, they could start raining some faces off. Still 2 players here from C9. The smoke's going to go down, try and push this compound. A little shack. Hey, it's me, Brain. Del Hero onto Venerated. So Venerated has fallen. MV are down to 2 players.
Check as well, been knocked from Headroar.
Oh, that's 1 remaining.
That's a knock. It's me, Brain. And now he's going to push him. Elusive is going to finish him off. And that is Hates Me, Brain out. Originally also out. This is what I'm talking about. When you have to cross this open space here, this is such a hard place to pull to push this wall. Ramsey is knocked and taken out as well. We're down to 10 teams, 31 alive. So Totality in a really good position as well.
This is amazing. They've just got this whole... It's not even a defilade. It's just top of the hill. They can move back and no one can see where they're going. Optic Gaming, they've got all 4 players remaining. They've got 6 kills to boot as well. And look at that.
Hey boys, it's Christmas.
Hex just calls in a crate for him. There you go, lads. Yep. Enjoy.
It looks like they got the bonus multi-kill. They had 6 kills now. Then you get a crate.
Bonus multiplier.
Yeah.
Zamper onto Elusive. Solid gets the knock onto Maluk. He's outside the circle. Needs to be careful.
Oh! Solid's out.
Bullet couldn't have come at a worse time. 10th place for C9. Jimmer's backing off. He's in a bit of a sticky situation here for United. The center circle, I mean, I like the area, but everybody around them could just take them and take peeks and pokes, and they're going to just stop them from doing so much. Donut Hole falls to the outside. Shrim's here. 100 rounds. The second knock that we've got now for 100 rounds. It's been a bullet to the brain each time. Optic going for the crate. Zagroza and a suppressor for it as well. So you can get full level 3'd and you can get the suppressor onto the Groza. That's the only muzzle attachment you can actually get for it. So you've pretty much got the single strongest AR in the game.
Yeah, the rate of fire on that gun and the damage per second is just insane. 49 damage per bullet, and it's just...
It's ridiculous.
Master Nuke. Or Mr. Nuke. Whatever your accent is. Did you know that Master Nuke is actually a former professional 1.6 Counter-Strike player?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He won like tens of $1,000s in my 1.6. It's like a really, really good 1.6 player. Master Nuke.
We've kind of seen that, though, a few times. We've seen quite a lot of,
Yeah.
you know, Quake players, CS players. It is a really good game to transition in. You know,
Yeah.
You can transition a lot of your
100%.
skills, a lot of your aim. Mainly map knowledge. Like, map awareness in this game is ridiculous. Just, and I know you like to talk about a lot macro play and the micro maneuvements and micromanagement of kind of seeing scouts and things like that. There's just, this game, you've got to use your brain. It's not just a point and shoot. This game, you absolutely have to use your brain.
Yeah, you do indeed.
Spike onto Purdy. Purdy falls. And that's going to be the Scar coming through. Shrim's also onto another Totality player. Make that 3, make that 4. They're all dead. Totality went from having the best... Oh, in fact, no, excuse me. Tony
Tony's
V
still in it, yeah.
hiding in the smoke. But they went from having the best spot on the map to having the worst one. They fall victim to 3 teams just laying down hell upon them.
Yeah, look at the wildcard here. Really trying to hold out the hooligans. This Spike and company have a really good position. 4 members alive still. They're inside the zone on the only side here. Tony is just making the smoke. And this is kind of not viable, but still you can smoke yourself multiple times. And also something we haven't talked about, smokes. They're not taking so much space anymore, so you can have more smokes in your inventory.
But the nades, I believe the grenades do take more space
they
now,
know-
but the smokes don't. So you can just carry more.
Yeah, exactly. The nades now take 18 capacity, where that was the old Molotov now. So the nades are much heavier. Obviously, that's also more fair. I'd say, like being able to carry like 12 nades because you have all 3 backpack is just not viable. Noble still in a really good position. They have this kind of rich side downhill here. United still in the side. And now you see the hooligans here. They are spreading out on the west side, making sure they have all the western side covered here. Shrimsy is going to upgrade to a Kai 98 with the little skin on here. Also an M4 popping all those things on. 5 teams left, 16 players alive.
And the
Oh, look at
crunch.
the double push from Noble here. They're going 2 left, 2 right, and then they got push. So Nuke here and Godspeed. They're going to be on the western side. That's a really good decision
That's
here.
amazing because splitting them up here. Oh, look at this. Edax onto one. Knocks Bauwaka. Comes through with a grenade straight onto Hetra. So Optic falling victim to 2 different teams.
What a
Picked apart
fantastic...
from random angles. Smoke goes down. Edax has to hit the deck though, get his health back. But like you said, Martin, splitting off into 2 packs like that's essentially gifted them the circle because now they've got allowed to do it. But it all comes down to what Spike and the rest of the team do. Will they press the advantage?
Look at that. Just hitting it with the 3x here. Master Nuke. Good position here. Optic is down to 1 player. Hetra has been knocked. I'm not sure he's going to be able to be picked up here. Shrimsy in a good position. 5 kills on those guys. Spike here. Great positioning.
Playing well, this team.
Yeah, I think so. And a new team, a new mixed team. Spike, the former Dignitas player. Fantastic players as well. Super intelligent. Great frag as well. Shrimsy here. They're going to be positioning themselves on the edge. They're not entirely sure. They're not inside here, but still have a good position. Shrimsy versus Master Nuke. Who's going to make it?
Jumping for the information. Sees where he is. EU Jimmer finds his target as well. Foes are back onto Master Nuke, so now they've at least taken him down. They can punch a bit of a hole there in the door of Noble. M24 round goes for the lean. Can he get this kill though?
Nope.
Player zone does its damage, at least force one back. And look at all those dead bodies. Look at everything. Hetra still clinging on for Optic Gaming. Finally he dies, but he makes it up to 4th. Ram goes down to the zone. 3 teams remain.
Again.
8 players, all 4 up again for a second time round.
7 kills on them, 8 kills on them now. Master Nuke is out. Dacalis has been knocked as well. Boom is the last player from here. He's gonna try, he's gonna stand up, he's gonna knock Foshu. Boom! 6 kills on Noble. He's gonna try to smoke Edak and they're gonna try to get him up. Boom, can he make it? Zone is pushing them as well. He's gonna push onto them. Is he gonna make it? I'm not sure. Dakilis might be knocked by the zone again. Hooligans in a great position. Guys left alone here. Half HP, 7 bandages. With a DP on the southeastern side. He is alone. Boom taking down Spike.
That's huge.
Oh, Boom, no.
No, not like this. Not
Guys,
like this.
Guys is going to make a move for it. It's a 1v1v1 right now. EDAC. 2 knocked players and Hooligans as well. It's EDAC. It's Guys. And who's the last player? It's not Spike. It's not Foshu. It's Fuss. Oh, he's going to take him up. Okay, no. There are 4
They get
guys.
Spike up. Boom's still in a position to be able to revive. It is his second knock, so he will bleed fast.
35 seconds. The zone is going to move. Guys in a good position here.
Oh, they're getting, look at that. They're getting them all up. They went from 1 alive to 4 alive. Sees Boom, finishes him off. 12 points to Fuzzy. EDAC praying they find Cheese before they find him. Shrimsy could do it.
Yeah. 1 bullet in the chamber is all he needs to finish off Guys.
1 shot. 1 opportunity. Doom, 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 doom. I hope you're going to tune in there. Come on. EDAC!
Again! And look at this red dot as well. We haven't talked about that, but the red dot needs to change it. He's going to finish off another one. Foshu here. EDAC has a great position. Is he going to make it? Guys, he has to move. The shrink is coming in. Slow shrink towards the last circle. He's going to finish off Foshu, or try to at least.
He's banking on this player pushing him from behind.
Oh, look at the damage!
So much! Did the same before. Boom. He fell victim to staying out in the zone, unfortunately. And now it's Jeez in a 4 versus 1. I think that's going to be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen a 4 versus 1 before, but I think this is going to be more difficult than what we saw previous. He goes for the spray down. Spike comes through, plants a bullet in his brain, knocks E United into 2nd place. Once again, back-to-back. Chicken dinners, Martin, and this time
11 kills.
They've got a few kills to boot.
Indeed. Fantastic played by Spike and company, also known as Hooligans. 2 wins. This is kind of a dark horse. We haven't talked a lot about that, but I still think that those guys, they've really proven themselves to be one of those new mixed teams, just coming together, going through the qualifiers, and just taking 2 wins today is fantastic.
Big stuff from Noble as well. Nice to see this kind of consistent team push up a little bit. A few mistakes here and there. I mean, Boom, you could see knocking people left, right, and centre. Fantastic position, but again, not monitoring that blue circle. Both EDAC and Boom falling victim to it. It just ripped off so much health that they were just 1 bullet away from dying. So, a few minor adjustments to get ahead of the game a little bit faster. Could have been something completely different. Either way, though, still great effort from that team. Make it up into the top 3, and will boost them at least a little bit up the leaderboards. Now, we're pretty much all done here at the desk. We're going to keep on chatting away. The scores will get rounded up in the back, so we can at least give you a day number 1 overall. I think we know who's going to be at the top, right?
Oh, you think so?
It's a guess.
I mean,
it's just a guess.
I have a slight idea of it.
Who do you think?
Maybe it's Envious. Do you think so? Maybe
potentially.
No, of course, I think 100% we can break it down to Envious being number 1 and Dignitas being number 2. No matter what happened in this game, they had such a good lead. But still, Hooligans here, they're going to propel themselves into 3rd place. I'm 100% certain of that.
They've got a good performance, and again, 2 chicken dinners, it's 800 points. Simple as that. It's just 800 points, regardless of how many kills they've got. Let's not be cruel, and let's not be BM, but let's talk about teams that didn't have the best of performance today. I think it's safe to say wasn't the Ghost Gaming that we know.
No.
We know they can do better than what's happened today. A few rough rotations, killed a few times on the rotation. C9, there's something not right. There's definitely been a few rough games. I think we've seen a 16 plays out of both of those teams, I do believe. Don't quote me on that one. Rest of the teams, generally, kind of speaking, we've seen places. Totality, there's some really big signs of life out of Totality.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, even though they're not playing with their newly signed player, I still think they're doing really good. Look at how they defended Tony V. Look at their positioning. Look at their aggressiveness. I really like it. Totality could be a team that come out tomorrow and really prove themselves coming up. But still, I think Optic also is one of those teams. I expected more of them. They did pretty good, but I expected more of them still.
Now remember,
even though with the recent roster change, though.
which is fair. You can kind of anticipate that there's going to be a couple of problems and learning curves, so to speak. But obviously, remember that this is the North American, so these guys do have time now. I know it's like 11 o'clock midnight where we are, but they do have time to at least go back, look over the VOD, find out, you know, what mistakes they've done, what things they could do better. So they now have time to recuperate, rethink, replan, and see what can be done better tomorrow. Because honestly, it's still the teams at the top have given themselves this really good buffer. You know, just like we saw Liquid do, but even still, Liquid on day 2 didn't win it. There's still, day 2 is anybody's game. It's any given Sunday, a team can go off and just frag
100%.
out.
Yeah. I mean, and also, you can get so much info from 5 games, how people play, and also looking at this kind of play style these teams have, the extreme going center early, the density of all those teams, it's kind of more viable to play those edges. And you see Dignitas doing it, kind of succeeding as well, and kind of playing all the way around. And Envious did it as well. They kind of edge it in the first circle, and then they go into a prime position and being in a really good position in second and third circle, which is super important.
Do you think we'll see any teams kind of changing up tactics a little bit?
I hope so, yeah, 100%. I hope Cloud9 is one of them, because there's still a lot of prime real estate, prime drops. You have the Atlantis ruin split you could do potentially. You have Noble. Still, I really like Noble for the way they play. They play independent.
The older gentlemen.
The more experienced ones. But you have kind of they've seen, okay, Sarki is available, Novo is available, Stabelkameski is available. But I still think like taking one of those 3 permanently could still be super viable. The Stabelkameski split is super viable. You see Crimson running it and they do it really well. But still this play independent dropping, because we only play 16 teams, all of these good positions, these good talents are available often.
And again, this is kind of the disparity between we've seen with Europe. Everyone's got the prime locations. Everyone knows what other players are going to do, and it's become methodical where you can think ahead. Okay, I know this team likes to, you know, rotate through a different area. I know that this team goes here and such, and it's getting there, you know. But it's certainly, for me, I'm not one to talk all about it as if I know exactly what it is. But you can start to see that it's definitely not as defined and structured, but it's well and truly on way. Speaking of on way, here's your statistics for the end of day number 1. Standing strong at the top. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's going to be no. It's going back to us. Hello. All right, we'll try to get that sorted. Anyway, but yeah, it's more than likely going to be Envious. I think we kind of...
I'm just curious, have they broken the 2K barrier?
On day 1?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But if they have, it's absolutely insane.
I think that it's doable.
They had 1,800 last game. They just needed like a top 11-ish.
I was hoping they were going to do second again. I've never seen a team in 5 days in a row, 5 games in a row come second.
Yeah, first, second. That's
wild.
Insane. And also there's some really talented team here. We're going to see the standings for day 1.
And there we go.
Oh, no. 53 points short. Still 1,947. 2 chicken dinners.
That's ridiculous.
That's insane. And also look at the amount of kills.
Hooligans, you called it, Martin.
Yeah. I mean, that's basic math. I mean, with those 2 chicken dinners, 800 points, and then on top of that, all the other points from the other kills here. Hooligans playing super consistent. Spike and crew, really well played by them. Totality at 4th, I kind of expected that. They have been playing super consistently.
Less than 100 though from the green zone, so it's an easy day for them to come back. Further afield, moving down only 50 points behind them. Tempo Storm. So 1, 2, 3 teams. I mean, let's kind of work through this one. I mean, 950 for E United. Then we go down to around. Things really start to break off from the Noble area.
Yeah.
You know, we go from 870 to the 600-700 bracket.
Less than 200 points difference from 8th to 4th as well. That's huge. Really, that's really huge.
I mean, you look at that, Martin. It's like 1,061 to 870. That's between 4th place and 8th place.
Yeah, but still, look at the bottom. Of course, we have Viper, we have Cloud9. But if you start a game tomorrow, Cloud9, you have a game tomorrow where you get 8 kills, 9 kills, and a win. You're in 800 and something points already, and you're straight up into top 7.
Same thing for Ghost Gaming. And the thing is, the scary thing about Ghost Gaming is
they can do it easily.
They can do it very easily, and they're actually not that far behind. 532 points is still, you know, it's not great. They won't be happy with it. I absolutely know that for a fact. They definitely won't be happy for it. They're going back to the grindstone tonight, seeing what's what and seeing how to fix it. But I think we're in for a good set of games tomorrow. Anything can happen. It's the whole story of PUBG. It's why I think it's a frigging damn good game, to be honest with you. It's fun to watch how teams can just flip-flop from different placings, and one mistake can cost you a game, or one
mistake can cost you a car where you have to run after it.
That was Monkeres. That was proper. I've never seen anything like
that. And they didn't have to as well. You have 3 USs already, and then you go running after your 4th US.
Somebody needs to clip that and put the Benny Hill music to it. Anyway, right. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining us this evening. I know it's been a late one for all you Europeans out there, but it is very much appreciated. Shout out to all the team in the back, the administration team, the observers, the production crew, everyone who was kind of putting all this on, DreamHack themselves and all the staff at DreamHack. It's very much appreciated. And big shout out to our sponsors, Corsair and Monster. Without them, we could not put this on. And then finally, shout out to you guys, the community, the players. It can be a grind. You have to put the time and effort into this. And even watching the very long games. So sticking with us and all the players sticking throughout, we thank you so, so much. Final words, Martin?
Remember to follow DreamHack PUBG for when we go live, because next weekend we're going to have a really tight schedule.
And a long day.
And a long day. It's going to be beautiful. I love it. But we're going to have all the times. Also for tomorrow, of course, it's going to be the same time. 8 o'clock CST, which is 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock EDT, I think. 4 o'clock EDT.
Something like that.
Something like that. But everything is going to be announced on the DreamHack PUBG Twitter, so remember to follow that. Also, if you want to follow this guy, The Sims, or this guy,
he needs followers.
No.
Can someone please get him at some apparel as well? Cause
but remember to follow the DreamHack PUBG, where we announce all the streams when we go live, because next week is going to be a hell of a run.
Look at you. You're getting all professional at this now.
What?
You're right enjoying it, aren't you?
Of course.
Dude, it's been a pleasure. Guys.
See you tomorrow, guys.
See you all later. Take it easy. Good night.